You're listening to an archived Cabral Concept podcast. After listening to this show, check out the most up-to-date podcasts available at stephencabral.com/podcasts or search directly on iTunes. And now, welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
And today we have a Friday review. So this is going to be the best of the best from the week. I'm going to bring you a book that I've used in the past to kind of guide people who are just getting into natural medicine. I'm definitely going to talk about my favorite yoga mat, the one that I use when practicing yoga, and then also an important iron-based supplement. So there's so many iron-based supplements out there. Which one is best for you, especially during pregnancy and post-pregnancy as well? So let's go over those right now. So the first book that I'm recommending is called Prescription for Nutritional Healing. So the reason why I sometimes recommend this book is because it's this huge, like 800, 900 page book. And inside of it, it's broken down by each ailment. And under each ailment, it actually gives a little bit about the specific ailment or disease or health issue, whatever it might be. And then it gives you a few herbs, vitamins, nutraceuticals in general that have been shown naturally to help with that specific issue. So it's a fun book. It's a fun book to have around. You can start to look at it when anyone in your family or yourself might be suffering from a specific issue, but also what it does is it just gets you in the mindset that there are so many possibilities to treat your body naturally that you just don't need the drugs and pharmaceuticals that you've been led to believe that you do. However, I do have to say, like many books, this one does have some outdated information, even though the most up-to-date one, with talking about, different things like the food pyramid, talking about using canola oil, issues like that. But for the most part, it is a good book. And although it, of course, doesn't always get into the underlying root causes of what caused these specific ailments, it certainly does recommend some very important vitamin supplements and herbs. And then once you're looking at that, once you get the mindset of this natural health thing, you can then start to look at what are some deeper reasons why you might have an autoimmune disease or why you have allergies or asthma. And that it's just not missing maybe a certain vitamin or mineral, but there's certain processes in the body that aren't working correctly. And so you can start to look at that as well. But you do have to start somewhere, and this guide can be a nice intro into natural health. All right, so the second topic we're going to go over is a product called Iron Response. So we work with a lot of prenatal, postnatal, and perinatal clients in our wellness center and also our body transformation studio, making sure that they get safe, effective exercise programs while they are pregnant, while women are pregnant. So what we're looking at is this. It's a nutritional supplement that comes from natural-based foods and that can support the increased blood volume and increased need for iron in the body. So pretty much all women, by the time they get to the third trimester, are going to be iron deficient. They're going to be anemic. And then also post-pregnancy, they will also be anemic most likely for the next 3 months or so. So we're looking at least a 6-month period of time where iron supplementation is indicated. However, I don't personally recommend the non-natural forms of iron. So when we're taking in non-natural forms of iron, it can actually cause more of an oxidation-based process in the body, almost like a rusting-based process. It's a free radical in and of itself. It's a heavy metal, and an increased load in iron is not going to be a healthy thing. However, we do want to make sure that we have enough iron in our body. So what I recommend from this perspective is increasing your dietary intake of things like pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas. If you eat meat, you could increase your red meat from grass-fed animals. You can increase your liver consumption if you're into eating liver as an organ meat, since it's obviously the highest in iron. If you don't choose to eat meat, you could have more lentils, you could have beans, shellfish, even some tofu if you do a little tofu. And then, of course, dark greens like chard, kale, spinach, all of those are fantastic. I like additional blood builders as well. Red beets are fantastic, so I would highly recommend those. And then overall, just getting all of your vitamins and minerals so they can act as cofactors like vitamin C, natural folate, B12, all of those things can work in conjunction with iron to build up the blood and the red blood cells. So Iron Response is the name of the product that we typically do recommend. It's by Innate Response Formulas, and that is a food-based one as well. So obviously, very safe during pregnancy. All right, and the last topic we have for today is my favorite yoga mat. So I do enjoy practicing yoga. I certainly don't get to do it as much as I would like. But one of the things I found when I was practicing yoga is that when my hands would sweat, my body would sweat, the rubber mats themselves, there was just too much sliding for me. And then so I had to bring a towel, and then I would bring the towel and put that on top. But sometimes the towel would slide off my yoga mat. It wasn't lined up properly. I was spending too much time like realigning it. Probably the perfectionist in me. But what I found was this mat, I'm going to probably butcher the brand name, but it's called Koolay. It's called Koolay, the Elite Hot Hybrid Yoga Mat is the full name. And we'll link it up in the show notes so that you see the one that I got. It's a really nice 6-foot long mat. It's about 24 inches wide. So definitely a larger mat, a good size that you need for a yoga class. And now what I liked about it was this. Well, one, it was made from bamboo, which is fantastic when we're looking at just the sources of our materials so that they're not always coming from plastic and materials like that. But also, this incorporates a built-in towel-like surface on the top and then a regular yoga mat on the bottom. So it's connected as one. They basically just sealed this towel to the top of a yoga mat. It has a really nice feel to it. I really enjoy it. It's a great mat. You're not going to find yourself sliding around on it, and it's big enough that your whole body can fit on it as well. So great product, and happy to bring that to you, as well as I'll be bringing many more products that I enjoy and use in my own lifestyle as well. So again, called the Koolay, the Elite Hot Hybrid Yoga Mat. And you do not have to just practice hot yoga to be able to enjoy this mat, because I do practice probably hatha yoga more than I practice hot yoga or the other various forms. Thank you again for tuning into another Cabral House Call.
Are you ready to heal yourself and then go on to heal others? If so, the Integrative Health Practitioner Institute can help you discover proven functional medicine protocols that blend the best of 7 different healing disciplines from around the world. I personally share with you the exact handouts and protocols I use in my private practice that enable people to get well, lose the weight, and live longer, stronger. I want to pass this information on to the next generation of health coaches, and that is exactly why I created IHP. We are the future of the health coaching industry, and the skills and knowledge you will learn will make you an in-demand certified health coach anywhere in the world. Although we have many medical professionals taking the IHP certifications, no experience is necessary, and half our members have no previous health certifications. At the Integrative Health Practitioner Institute, our motto is a health coach in every home. Our goal is that you take this knowledge and then share it with family, friends, loved ones, your community, or in a practice where you create a career you love and can be proud of. The global IHP community is filled with some of the most kind and caring people in the world, and we can't wait to welcome you into our world soon. For more information or to set up a discovery call with one of our IHP Health Coach graduates, simply head over to integrativehealthpractitioner.org.